Hey everyone, this is Dina here, the creator of Pandect. I got a lot of questions regarding how to set up the comic book for printing. So I just wanted to show you what I have here, what I do essentially to get my comic book to pass the Createspace interior viewer, as I heard a lot of people did have a lot of problem with that. So it's actually quite simple, but if you don't do it right, it can be a very huge headache. So just to start off, whether you are in Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator, whatever your graphic program is, you want to start this document off with full bleed and with your trim area and live area all defined. How I have it here, let me show you here. Don't pay attention to that, but this is actually only 6 by 9 inches. In InDesign, they have a great little tool for bleed here. You can set it up. Where I have it is 0.25 of an inch. That's all you need for you to get through the interior viewer. So let me see here. Okay, where should I start? Okay, so this pink line here is the live area. So this is where you want all of your important things to go. For example, like your speech bubbles or probably something important to the story that you want the viewer to not miss. The black line here is the trim line. So this line actually defines how big your comic book is. This would be exactly 6 by 9 inches. Red line here, the outer border, is your bleed line. This is where you want your image to extend out to. Minimum, it needs to at least be at the red line, or else you're not going to pass that interior viewer with Createspace. So just to show you an example, I have a find a lighter page. Okay, so this page here, as you can see, my actual comic book is only going to stop there. In InDesign, there's a little tool. It's just a button W. You can preview your book after it's trimmed. So you're pressing W back and forth will bring you back and forth between the working view, I guess what they call it, and the preview. Anyways, so what it looks like after without the border and without the bleed and with the bleed. So you can kind of know, see if anything important got trimmed off and whatnot. So this is the live area. This is where I would put all my bubbles, and then probably anything that I don't want risk getting cut off to fall in. I wanted this page to be full bleed, so all of my images extend beyond this black line here right into the red line, this bleed line here. So if you set it up like that, you make sure images goes up 0.25 of an inch outside your actual drawing, you would have no problem passing. So the actual file size, if you're setting this up in Photoshop, you're going to want to set it up at 9.5 and 6.5 because quarter of an inch here, quarter of an inch there is half an inch. And from the trim line to the live area is half an inch. That's how I set it up. Some printers are okay with your live area being only a quarter of an inch in. Some printers are not. Just to be safe, I made it half an inch in so that I could work with more printers in case I decided I don't like them or I wanted another printer to print my stuff. I wanted to make sure my files are flexible enough. So even for blank files, as like this page, my image still extends that quarter of an inch outside the actual live area because the interior viewer does look at that even if it's blank. So if there's an image there, you probably won't run into this problem so much, but if you just have white space and you left it white, it'll probably come back with errors and will not let you pass, and you're going to get all frustrated. So other than producing the comic, you shouldn't be stuck at trying to get it past a little viewer, but you do want to make sure it prints properly. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know, comment below, and I will try my best to help. Hopefully, this will help you set up your comic book. I'll have another tutorial on how to do this whole things in InDesign if you want, but I'll wait until I get a better camera first. Alright, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.